How you guys doing? The Strategist JustNeph here, your Warriors of Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. This Saturday, I'm facing off against TJ Marconi to defend this very championship. And of course, TJ had some words to say, so I figured we could get together and watch it.
I needed some inspiration to get into the mood to talk about Neftali. JustNeph.
All right, Troy Joseph, since we're throwing out governments now, and I can already tell this is going to be a slogfest, so let's speed it up a bit so we can actually get through it.
I needed something as mediocre as Neph. I present you something as mediocre as Neph. See, Neph, like the Mets, the second-rate team in the greatest city on earth, you, my friend, are a second-rate champion. Everywhere I've gone, I've become champion. And you are the one in my way. You. When you became Warriors of Wrestling World Champion, this is what the needle did. Moved a little. Kind of stayed right where it was. See, when I win championships, the needle goes all over the place. It explodes. Neph, February 8th. It's me and you in my hometown, Staten Island, New York. I don't need my people there. I know I'm better than you. It's not a four-way. It's one-on-one. Big versus small. Right versus wrong. Champion versus paper champion. Now you got a story to tell.
Okay, Troy Joseph. You're right. It's not a four-way. But the four-way was where I defended this championship the first time. You see, the four-way involved men like Homicide, involved men like former heavyweight champion Darius Carter, and involved men like yourself. And it was me who came out victorious, establishing my credibility as a champion. And you're right, it is a one-on-one match. And the last time you and I faced off one-on-one was years ago. But that time, that person, I was a boy, naive. Now, time has passed. I've grown. I've learned things. I've honed in on my craft. So you said big versus small, and the parallel to big versus small is David and Goliath. David beat Goliath not using his strength. David beat Goliath not using his power. David beat Goliath using his cunning, using his brain. And Troy Joseph, that is my bread and butter. I go into every match with a strategy. I go into every match with a game plan. I go into every match with a game plan behind that game plan. And if you think that I'm going to take your sides for granted, if you think that I'm not going to realize how much work it's going to take to bring you down, well, then you obviously aren't studying very well. I know the hill that I have to climb in this match. But being the champion, having this championship around my waist, means that I do the work. So Troy Joseph, this Saturday, when you wake up and you realize that you have lost your one shot at this championship, and you're asking around what happened, and you watch the footage and see exactly how it went down, well, then you could put that in your little book. And when somebody says, hey, how did you lose to JustNeph? Well, now you got a story to tell.